Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm Night's Angel, and this is just a folf on the road. Alright. I actually do have a topic today. Scary, isn't it? Anyway. Today's topic: how did I get in the fandom? How did I become a furry? Well, it's kind of a mess of things, really. It pretty much boils down to, well, I might as well go ahead and put all the details out. I'm like anybody else out there. I've got my own sob story. Broken home. Not really any good father figures. That kind of thing. Been stuck in depression for a long time. Put it to you this way, it was actually so bad at one point, I actually couldn't feel anything. Emotionally or for the most part physically. But that's pretty much anybody's sob story. And pretty much shortly after I actually started my current job. So I've actually been a furry almost as long as I've been working where I do. So about 5 years. Well, a member of the fandom. I've pretty much been a furry all of my life. Hell, 6 years old. I think I was about 6. I ended up having a Halloween costume one year. I was a gray wolf. Yeah. But now, I'm a gray folf. Well, gray and silver, but either way. Anyway, I actually did not know what furry was. It just never clicked to me. I mean, I ran across furries in chat rooms and whatnot before, but never thought twice of it. Because it wasn't really much of a thing. It was just, okay. So, but okay, I admit, I do actually have some screws loose. Pretty much, I don't think you can consider it schizophrenia, but I do see and hear things that aren't on this plane of existence. And being a writer, when you know how to actually get that to work for you, is a very useful trick, because that's how you can get some really good stories. Because you can literally find these characters in your own head and talk to them. And that's pretty much what I do. And one point, talking to my best friend, I started talking about it, and he's like, dude, you're a furry. And then he actually explained it to me, and I did a little bit of research, and I'm like, yeah, this works for me. So I did a cannonball right into it. And rather than follow the norm, I actually went with something rather basic and generic. 2 animals that fit my personality well enough, a simple color scheme, and a rather generic name. Although I really cannot say that my name is that generic because it does not contain an animal name. So that's actually kind of one of those weird things when you think about it. Now, I chose a folf hybrid because I hold a lot of characteristics between foxes and wolves. The clever, playful nature of the fox. I have an alpha personality. I run off of a pack mentality, you know? And I do tend to actually put myself in charge. But not in charge in the sense of I'm going to control everything. It's more along the lines of I'm going to try and take care of everything. Or at least everything I can. And that's pretty much how I work. As far as choosing the name, I decided to go with something simple that falls within the confines of one of my greater hobbies, writing. So, I thought about it and I decided to go with Knight's Angel. And yes, a capital N and an apostrophe S. You really don't, but most things you really don't get to see the apostrophe, so. But I think a lot of people end up seeing it that way anyway, and it's pronounced the same way regardless. And that pretty much goes into the idea of what a story, kind of what I use a storyteller as. A dream bringer. Because whether or not it's a good dream or a bad dream or what have you, it's how I affect the world. So that's where that comes from. Now the color scheme, a dull metal gray and silver. They're simple colors. Not too bright, not too dark. Give each other a nice contrast. But, you know, that's just how it is. Anyway. Long walks. Anyway. Yeah, I think that covers all of it. So, we're going to close this out. Like, subscribe, share it. If you got a question, comment, an insult, a suggestion for a topic for me to talk about or to ramble about, go ahead and drop those down below. And I'll end it with, I'm Knight's Angel. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a better day. Peace.